Hello and welcome back. Kyle Dark Force CEOs today, or Kyle Dark Force CEOs here today. Today I got another thing to show you. It's pretty dang awesome. It is a uranium cell generator right here, as you can see. I have one completely built, completely working. Everything is done and gone. Okay, so from last tutorial that I did, I built a nuclear reactor, and it was pretty cool. It works. It's still working now. Produces enough EU to power a force field for an eternity, as long as it's fueled. So I got the recipes here for everything you need to build that. So let's just start with the items you need. So it's not in quantity this time though. Okay, so you're gonna need transformer upgrades, an energy storage upgrade, a glass fiber cable, a high voltage solar array, redstone torch, redstone engine, wooden or uranium cells, wooden transport pipes, timer, energy condenser, collector MK3, pneumatic tube, cobblestone transport pipe, singularity compressor, and an automatic crafting table. Now, I didn't do the items you need for this, like the empty fuel cells, because there's already, or I did show the recipes for those, but I'm not going to show you the recipe for uranium, because it's literally, you put it through the condenser here. That's all you do. Okay, so to begin, let's start out with the recipes. So here we have the automatic crafting table MK2, which is used to craft this stuff. And then you have the redstone engine. It's 3 blocks of wood, and these are separate. It's 3 blocks of wood, 1 glass, 2 wooden gears, and a piston. I apologize, I've been sick the last couple of days. Cobblestone transport pipe, which is 2 cobblestone, 1 glass. Wooden transport pipe, 2 wooden planks of any type, same with all these. 1 block of glass. I apologize for my coughing. Oops. Well, anyway, that was the energy condensers and pneumatic tubes from last episode. Here, I'll just pull up the recipes this way. Here, I'll just do this. R. So, that's the crafting recipe for this. It's 3 or 4 diamonds, 4 obsidian, 1 alchemical chest. And then the recipe for the pneumatic tube is 2 brass ingots and 1 glass. And it can be anywhere on the crafting table. It's best to be like that, in that line. Alright, did not mean to break that. Okay, your timers, that's stone red wire, or just stone wire, stone anodes, stone wafers, and a stone pointer, and also stone cathode. And you're also going to need a collector MK3, which is several blocks of glowstone, 1 collector MK2, and 1 red matter, which is hard to get. Yes, most of these recipes are expensive, but that's because I'm teaching you how to build it, and I'll make frugal recipes later. So now we have the compressor, which is right here, and you need the compressor to create the singularity compressor, which the texture is missing, I don't know why, which is made by an advanced machine block and several amounts of obsidian. And then we move on to the high voltage solar arrays, the uranium cells, how to make an empty cell, and glass fiber cable, which you can use that with normal diamonds or industrial diamonds, it doesn't matter. Then comes the big stuff. We have the filter, which we need, the energy storage upgrade, the transformer upgrade, and the MFSU, which is basically a battery. This is the items needed. So now we're going to walk over to the machine, and I'm going to give you kind of an idea of what the machine does. So this alchemical chest here, surrounded by the collectors, produces uranium. Or, then it moves through the pneumatic tube. This timer is set to, I think, 1 second. 2 seconds. It is run to the condenser, Singularity Compressor, which is refined uranium is made here, and then this is set for another 2 seconds here. 2 seconds, and it goes through the pneumatic tube in bunches of like 2 to 3 to the collector MK3, which takes the empty cells and the refined uranium and makes these, which then shoot up the tubes into the items. Same with the other side here. This creates tin. It has to be tin. It can't be anything else. See? And then that tin is sent into this collector, or this crafting table. And the template is right here. It crafts those, and they go through here. The redstone engines are hooked up to the wooden pipe, and they are powered by the redstone torches, which then pump the items through the tubes over to the next place, and then they're crafted. If it overflows, what I normally do is I wired it so that when it overflows, and there's the crater from last time we tested the reactor, but when it overflows, I wired it so that it will dump items, so that it'll overflow into the void, so that you won't have a huge lag spike because items are spamming everywhere. So now I'm going to build one of these, very simply, over there. That sounds like a good idea. Let's go over here. I apologize for my coughing. It is a bit annoying. Here, let's build it in the crater. That sounds like fun, actually. Oh, yeah, I can't fly. Options. Sorry, not that. I'm gonna set myself creative. So there's a lot of important steps you can't skip here. If you skip any of these steps, you can end up electrocuting yourself or just blowing up the condenser or the compressor, which only accepts a certain amount unless you do something first. So now we are going to start with, first we're going to get rid of what's in my inventory now. Well, actually, let's keep that. We're getting rid of this stuff because we're going to need one filter. We're going to need a Singularity Compressor right here. We're going to need a filter. We're going to need a filter. Sorry, I double-clicked. We're going to need one filter, which is also important, right here. And then we're going to need a pneumatic tube, which is basically like a pipe. PN. That's what I normally do. It's PNEUN. Or PUN, whatever. PNEUMATICTUBE. Pneumatic tube. There we go. I passed my spelling test. Next, you're going to need your collectors, which are right here. And then you're going to need your timers. Timer. Boom. And then you're going to need your energy condensers. Energy condenser. And then I recommend normally grabbing your high voltage solar array. Actually, I'm going to get rid of the engine and just grab the parts for the high voltage solar system now. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do is before you hook up your compressor to anything, uno momento, sorry. Alright, I think I'm back. Sorry about that. A little bit of a distraction. So where was I? High voltage, yeah, so now we need our glass fiber cable. Right here. And then we're going to need our MFSU. Right there. Ding ding. Alright. Now to begin, I like to start with the compressor personally so that you can get it ready. Now, in my inventory, I should have grabbed the, I apologize, my sisters are arguing in the background, but I would have grabbed, sorry if I messed up, but what you need is upgrades, and this is a crafting recipe that I showed you all, your transformer upgrade, and you need your storage upgrade. So you place one here, and you place one here and one here. And then after you do that, it'll be ready to take the energy that the MSFU along with the high voltage solar arrays can produce. Otherwise, it will explode if you try to hook it up straight up to the arrays without the upgrades, because you're going to need the upgrades in order to keep the compressor charged. Because first of all, the compressor has to be charged 24/7 in order to work. So the MSFU helps hold the battery, and since the MSFU is not a permanent thing, there is also an added bonus of having the hookup. See, now it should. Oh yeah, I haven't even hooked up the freaking. There we go. All right. So now you do this, and what should happen is you should be able to produce enough power to power the MSFU or MFSU. I apologize. I really do. I am just not feeling well. Anyway, that's why I haven't recorded in the last couple of days, but you hook up your HV solar panels right here. Solar array. It doesn't really matter. It's the same dang thing. So you hook them all up, and it should power this now. This should be getting energy. See the red thing there means it's getting powered. So now, I like to do the next step, which is this simple little step here. You take this and you hook it up over here. And then I normally place that there. Alchemical chest. Boom. Oops. Yeah. What you're going to want is you're going to want about 3 or 4 on each side. I put one on the bottom on there, but you couldn't see it. And I can't put one on the bottom here. So normally this is what I do. And then what should happen is you put your timer next to it. And it should already be set for 2 seconds, I believe. I did not mean to do that. It should be set for 2 seconds. Yes, 2 seconds, like I said. And then that's hooked up. So now the next part's fairly easy. All you do is this. You hook that up. And then you set your timer on that. You hook a pneumatic tube up to there, and that should run all the way up to your crafting table. And then your you need to place uranium inside here. So let's get our uranium out. Place it in there. Now, just like the reactor in my last tutorial, what you do is like the ice in the last one, you place your uranium there. But I like to give it a head start so that the compressor has enough time to charge up its PSI, pressure per square inch, which allows it to refine uranium faster so you can get it max pace. So now that is done, and that's pretty much the easy part so far. The next part you're going to want to do is you're going to want to teach it. You're going to take the crafting table. You're going to take out the items that you don't need anymore. My recommendation is, first of all, you're going to teach the uranium now. You're going to use the uranium in the tin or empty fuel cells. That's what we're going to get, actually. You're going to teach it to, basically, it's going to be using a filter. You're going to give it a, well, you're just going to give it a simple little template for it, and it will filter the items out of the template. So there's one. You place your items here, and I don't know why it's pumping into there. I guess the filter is taking it out, but I don't want it to do that, so I don't know why it's doing that. One moment. Maybe the filter is full. Alright, 1 second. I gotta figure out why it's doing this. It's not giving it enough time to compress. Oh, you have to hook the pneumatic tubes up to the top of your machine, or it will end up placing it. Ah, son of a... Psh. I apologize. That's frustrating. I'm not feeling very good, so excuse me. Yeah, that's what happens. This is not upgraded, so I have to break this. It just blew up. Alright, so now we gotta put the upgrades, which are broken, so we need to get more upgrades again. Sorry. Upgrades. It's not that hard to do. Oops. Don't need upgrade with an S. Okay, boom, boom. You take those, pop it at pop, place those there. Doom, doom. Okay, now the easy part. So what you want to do is you want to get the pneumatic tube hooked up to the top of it. Or else it'll pump it into the items thing, and that will just produce, well, what just happened? All it's going to do is push the uranium ore instead of the uranium refined into there. So now we need to get rid of this, because we did not want that. We want refined uranium pumped in, which we'll have a template design here. We'll place some there. And then you'll have that. And then the next part is really easy. So after that, you got that all hooked up. This is the beginning of your system. And the compressor is not hooked up because I took it apart to put it together. So I need to get another fiber cable. I'm going to have to clean my inventory. Fiber cable. Habushki. Okay. Hook that up. And we should be producing refined uranium again. Now we're going to clear my inventory. Quite literally clear. Shkadoof. Take everything out, pretty much. It doesn't really matter anymore. None of this stuff we're not going to need. I did need the timer, though, which I just totally moved. You're going to need that. You're going to need a filter, and you're going to need a timer. Filter. And a timer. Okay, timer. You're going to need another crafting table, MK3. Like this. Doom. Wait, that's crafting table. Oops. And then after that, you're going to need a cobblestone transport pipe. So I just type in cobble and I get it right here. And then your next thing you're going to need is a wooden transport pipe. Make sure that you're not getting a advanced transport wooden pipe. You're going to want a wooden transport pipe, or else it can't, that's waterproof. Or else it can't extract the items from the crafting table. Then you're going to need an engine. Not that hard to get. But you're going to want a specific type, which is the redstone engine. And then you're going to want a redstone torch. Right here. Redstone torch. So, that's all done. Once that's hooked up, you got everything hooked up there. Okay. So now, your transport pipe must be hooked up to this. That's how it works. And normally, I place this on top. Like this. And then I do it like this. Because it has to be, in order to extract the items, it has to be first on top of the crafting table. That's an important statement not to leave out. Okay. Oops. Broke it. I was trying to right-click it, but I broke it. Okay. So now you're going to have to teach this how to craft another thing, which is tin. So it can make empty fuel cells. So you want tin, not tin ingots, because, trust me, it's not a good idea to have both one of those, because one of them can't craft this. No, it's not going to come up as anything, but normally it works. I don't know why it's not working right now. Oh, it's because there's no items in the... Here, just... Oops. I'm going to need some more tin. Place that there. And boom. Now it says that it's got the recipe in its mind. So now you're going to need to hook up your pneumatic tubes, which you should have. Oops. Yeah, wooden pipes will not connect to wooden pipes. That's why you have to connect the cobblestone pipes. So you're going to need this now. You're going to need the tin. You're going to need your engine. Right here. You're not going to need that. You're going to need that. You're going to need this. So you're going to need a lot less collectors for the tin because it's not as, well, it's not as important, I guess what you could say, because it's not as high of an EMC as other items because tin isn't really all that valuable in this game. So, oops, placed it wrong. What you're going to need is, first of all, the alchemical chest, like I said. Place it right there. And then place the thing right there. Alright, so you got your tin inside. It's producing tin now. And then what you want to do is you want to place that there. So you got your pneumatic tube hooked up there. And then you place your timer with whatever time setting. It doesn't really matter. It depends on the speed of your machine that you want built. So now the next thing I normally do is I do this. Place the engines, which have to be on the wooden transport table. Okay. The next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to shift click this to place the next wooden pipe. And then you can hook it up to a chest, or like I did, I hooked it up to another pipe and let it off to another thing. But I'm just going to let this one feed off. So, we need cobblestone again. Or not cube, cobble. Okay. Cobblestone transport pipe. We got that now. 8, and we put it on top of there. And we just, that's how you do it. It's not that hard. So now it should be starting to load up with refined uranium and stuff. So what you can do is, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it into the void because I don't want it to lag. But what you can do is you can hook it up to a chest, but I recommend having a feed tube that feeds off into an incinerator or some kind of thing that destroys the items, because if you leave it on and the chest fills up, then it will start to dump it outside of it. And that will lag your game down horribly. It gives you a very low FPS, and it can be a very big problem. Especially when it gets to the point of being so unmanageable that... See, now it's producing uranium cells. And this should be producing... First of all, I don't know why, but... Oh, the filter's gone. It's a bit weird. Anyway, so you place your filter again. And now your filter's going to start sending uranium to there. And then your fuel cells will be leading to a chest, or, well, in this case, the bottomless unknown known as the void. Oh, crap, 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 fly! Fly, why am I flying? Fly! Oh, it's my armor. That's freaking awesome, actually. Alright, I'm flying. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna live. I'm gonna live. I'm gonna live. I'm gonna live. Why is this so long? God. Am I still flying? I don't know if I'm flying or not anymore. This could be a while. Yeah. Yeah, okay, this is... Here. I can't shoot lightning in the void, but I can't even explode. So apparently I am flying, if you're looking. If you look at the waypoints, it's letting me fly towards them. It's just that it's going to take me a while to get up there. So I don't know why, but it's a bit odd. Okay. It's the armor I'm wearing. I'm wearing gem armor, so I don't take damage, but... This is really funny. This is actually really funny. I'm venturing into the unknown. So, we gotta fly back up. I fell a lot really fast, so... We're pretty deep in the void. And yep, we're out again. Okay. So, we'll call that the Great Void Adventure, I guess. But if you pay attention, it dumps the fuel cells out there into nowhere. If you watch, you'll see them drop. See? They just drop, and they're gone. So, but you can also place chests and stuff to... It'll hook up to the chest. Like, if I wanted, I could place this energy condenser right here. And it would start filtering into them. I believe so, at least. Sometimes it dumps them, though. Okay, so, yeah, see, there it goes. It's filtering into the stuff, and therefore it is working. Okay, so that was how to build this machine. This beautiful machine right here. Isn't it absolutely beautiful? I apologize for my coughing throughout this tutorial, but at least, you know how to build this now. So now, you can have unlimited fuel cells for that amazing reactor that I built. Now, let's go do something more fun. I wanted to do this right in the beginning. Alright. So now we're going to do the fun thing, because I wanted to do this in the beginning anyway. So, let's blow up another reactor! Woo! So, break. 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 And one more time. Break. Alright, just a little bit more. Come on. You can do it, reactor. We'll have to blow up that beautiful machine over there. And I'm going to lag so hard. Take the ice out. This is going to blow. Get ready to back up. Alright. First of all, there it goes. You can hear the sound effect. And there goes the crater. And there goes a portion of my machine. Yay. But that was this episode of another Tekkit tutorial. This is Tekkit Classic. And this is Kyle Dark Force Eos. And I am out. I apologize for the super low frame rate. It is because the items inside the reactor are laying on the ground now, which means that I'm going to have to pick them all up. Look, the force power thingy survived. I also believe the force field core will also survive that kind of thing, regardless of the size. Okay, so I believe that is the end of this episode. I want to thank you guys for watching and to have a nice day. Thank you and goodbye. This is Kyle Dark Force Eos, and I am logging out.